All right, so here's the deal. I wasn't planning on making this video, but circumstances have changed. And what those circumstances are is this. Now, I was talking about going to the Calgary International Comic and Entertainment Expo. Well, even though I applied months and months and months ago, they did not have a spot for me in the Artist Alley. So, what does that mean? That means I had to prepare myself to go because I was on a wait list, but I wasn't going to be in. I wasn't going to be there to see the people and sell the books. And that's where I do most of my business. I can sell dozens and dozens of books in a weekend, make money, meet people, talk to people. It's a good time. My voice is usually dead by the end of it. That's 4 long days of absolute non-stop talking, but I love it. I absolutely love it. But I wasn't in. So, this weekend starts to roll around. I am told the Tuesday before the expo, send my contact there an email just to check and see if there's any last minute spaces. Cool, can do. Wednesday morning, that is today. You can see I am out. I am driving, doing my thing. I get the call. You're good? I'm good. You're in. I'm in. Here we go. So, this will be a slapdash accounting of author Mark Wright Watson doing his thing at the Calgary Expo. I was derelict in a couple of things. When they contact me and said, "Are you ready to go?" I'm like 85% ready. But that other 15 is all these little niggly things that I got to put together. So I'm downstairs in my office and writing space trying to put together. I've got stands that turn into my backdrop. I've got the always fancy bed sheet that acts as the backdrop. It's not exactly the fanciest booth in the entire place, but with the help of some good friends who have access to printing materials, I'm able to get things like signs like this made up, all laminated, ready to go. I've got my large banner sign, which I'll unfold later for you guys. There are benefits to knowing right people in the right places. I admit it. But even if you had to order these things from Vistaprint or whatever your particular equivalent is, it's not the end of the world, and it's not crazy expensive. Like this stand thing here, I got off of Amazon for I can't remember how much, but a price that I would consider quite reasonable. So, little things like that, create a backdrop, make yourself look as professional as you possibly can, so that way you look like you know what you're talking about when you start talking, even if you don't. Boxes. Setup, day 1, Thursday. I changed the backdrop, so even after all that video of me putting it up, I still brought it down and put up gray, but that's okay. And yeah, just about to get going here. We'll see how it goes on day 1, which is usually slower, but we'll be ready to go. Day 1 is done. Forgive the darkness. I am driving home at night and there is just strange lights everywhere, but I really wanted to recount this particular day. That was the busiest Thursday I have ever seen at the Expo. I mean, it's in a much bigger venue now, so more people are allowed in, but holy, I was expecting, and I had this conversation with my wife earlier, I was expecting, I don't know, I might sell like 10 books or something. So I sold 37, including 2 complete collections of my work, which is amazing. But that's not the biggest takeaway I had from today, other than I really got to rest up because it looks like it's going to be a hell of a weekend. Today I found out something incredibly interesting. Today I found out I have fans. Sorta. I don't mean to pump my own tires there, but I was humbled. Shocked and humbled by the number of people who came up to me today, pointed at one of my books and said, I have that, I love it, I love your writing style, I was looking for you last year, all these other things I never in my life anticipated. I feel like I'm normally forgotten, and I'm okay with that. I'm not a huge writer, but when I'm talking to somebody and talking about my books and somebody comes up and points at Death Dresses Poorly and says, this book is amazing, this book's fantastic, I bought this last time, I've read it like 5 times, which is a legitimate thing that happened today, and I cannot believe it. And I'm not talking about like friends and family who happen to stop by and wish well. I'm talking about legitimate people out there who are apparently fans of my work. And then I point to Death at a Wedding, and I'm like, hey, guess what? I wrote another one. They're like, oh my God, I'm so excited. Like, I've never seen that before. And I don't really know how to react. So I guess we're going to see where this goes tomorrow, but I'm already in a crazy place. And I've never been this way before. Looking forward to see what happens next. Day 2 at the brand new BMO Center. Let's rock and roll. Let's see what today's surprises are. Day 4. Let's see if we got the energy levels. Quiet on the show floor before it hits for the last day. This is like the first and only day that I've been able to actually walk around and see things, because I've just been rolling in. Oh, and you can hear it in my voice, right? Man, I have been talking a lot. I will not play the gotcha machines. I will not play the gotcha machines. I will not play the gotcha machines. This is all I have left. Last day, Calgary Expo. Day 4 is wrapped up. That was disgustingly successful. Way more than I ever thought it could be. By my rough total, I got to do a proper count later. That was 170 books sold and 2 audiobooks absolutely confirmed. I saw the online invoice, so that's pretty good. I was going to take a video of like the wrap up process and kind of little like behind the scenes stuff, but the moment 5 o'clock struck, it was just woo, chaos, and then their army of workers was coming in and doing stuff. It really is an impressive operation. This was the first time in the brand new BMO Center, and I am nothing but impressed. It is massive, it is well organized, and it was so nice being under one roof and not being split into 2 different ones. My voice is doing pretty good. I think I should be able to talk tomorrow, but 170 books. People coming to my table and they were talking about how they love the previous one and they want the next one. People talking to me about lore of my stories, and absolutely like finding that person who comes up to me and is like, I want to ask you some like research and scientific questions about the technology that you described in your Catching Hell duology. And I'm like, man, I would love nothing more in this entire world than to have that conversation with you. It was an absolute blast, but it is a long ass weekend, I tell you folks. It is a long ass weekend, but it was super rewarding. I already signed up to come back next year. I cannot wait to do this all again after I have 361 days of rest. So I will see everybody at the Expo next year. This is a Amazing event, amazing people, very well organized. Not enough good things to say. Thank you to everyone who showed up at the booth and bought books and had conversations with me. I cannot tell you how much I love that. Thank you so much. I will see y'all later. Be a hero.